All right, y'all. So it looks like based on this title, somebody found a way to make this situation toxic. So I wanted to see what they did with it. I'm definitely interested in seeing what's happening. They talking about Halle Bailey and Scott Bridgeway said, "Don't believe the hype. DDG is on probation with visitation." So apparently they still got DDG in line. So let's see what's going on with this one, man. Let's see what's happening.
Hi, family. I wanted to get on here today and I need to kind of make this clear, okay? I need to make this clear because the fans of the Sesame Street Club, they're trying to turn this into something that is not. It appears that they're trying to say that there's an olive branch between DDG. Let me tell you what's going on right now. Halle Bailey is tired of DDG being able to use this court date to launch his music, because you know right after the court date he tried to launch music and he's trying to launch other things off of her name. She wants him to leave her name completely alone.
this how she planned it? This is crazy work. This is crazy work. So this is just so he needs her name to launch his music. Meanwhile, all his other music that get launched be hitting 1 million views, and all his videos daily to hit a lot of views too. And his Halle music didn't really do anything more significant than what his other music has done. Yet this is the play she going with right now. This is crazy. She didn't make it about the kid getting both parents back. She didn't make it about Halo and the blessing that just happened there. She made it some type of toxic, like she toxified it. Like, how do you do this? Like the minds of some people is kind of scary. I wanted to see how this was whipped up and to see her do this. Like, this is masterclass fuckery right here. This is insane. Like, okay, I want to hear more. I'm actually intrigued.
But to use this court date to launch his music, because you know right after the court date he tried to launch music and he's trying to launch other things off of her name. She wants him to leave her name completely alone, and as long as they're in court, he has some type of leverage to keep attaching himself to her name. So
this has nothing to do with the kid at all. It's just all about Halle's career. It's crazy that women think that Halle would think this way. Like Halle's an actual strong woman. She's a strong, very talented and gifted woman, and she's a woman of God. So at the point where you take a woman like this, who, yeah, she may have gone through some tough situations and she may have felt the way that she felt, but at the end of the day, she's in therapy, which she's exposed. She's growing constantly, which you can tell by the things that she's saying. Why would she be taking this type of approach to anything? More than likely, very much more than likely, this is something that they've been working on in the background. Like, this is more than likely something that's been worked on, been talked about, and it's overall positive thing for Halo, more so than a move for her career, or like whatever, however you're trying to spin this. This is wild. Like, this is what I mean by so many hateful people being on the internet. Like, people have to start rebuking the nonsense off the internet and stop standing for it, man. Like, certain stuff that's just fueled by hatred, and it's just in a dark spirit. It just should not be acceptable. But what's crazy is all the people with dark spirits and dark hearts themselves, they cling to this type of stuff. But this is the type of stuff that should not stand on the platform. Like people, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't have a voice, they shouldn't be able to say the nonsense. I'm just saying that people who have pure intentions and pure hearts shouldn't support this type of nonsense. Like, at the end of the day, it's different if somebody has a difference of opinion than you, but to sit here and try to spin this in this way, like, it's, and I've seen this, like, the women who hate DDG, I've seen a few women who hate DDG able to do this effortlessly. It is wild.
Halle Bailey said, just to shut down all the Sesame Street fans of this man, she said she's gonna go ahead and drop her restraining order, being she knows she's never gonna have contact with him again. She ain't gonna be talking to him on the phone. She ain't gonna be trying to, link up for birthday parties or none of that. She still wants nothing to do with that man, though as a good mother, she would like for her child to still have,
Hey, what did she say all of this? Like, she just, what did she, see, the thing is, she put all her bullshit off onto Halle. Like, this is how she would move as a woman, which is more than likely why she's single, because She wouldn't be covering something like this with this type of attitude if she was happily married. Like, there's a chance that she could be a baddie and she could have someone there just because, you know, she's a baddie, but that does not mean that they're not miserable. Like, what I'm saying is that when you see a dark spirit of a woman, that makes the woman less attractive no matter how beautiful she is. That is what leads to cheating and things like that, which I disagree with that too as well. Like, I think if a man chooses a woman out, if a man chooses a woman with a spirit, like a dark spirit, you should be man enough to walk away once it's revealed to you, or you should like be working with her to heal it, she shouldn't be on the internet doing this. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be happily married on the internet like this, which leads me to believe she's single. She doesn't have any guidance, leadership, or covering over her life or household, and because that's the only way that this type of stuff makes sense, if you ask me. It's just like, who's doing this? Who's sitting around doing this? Like, and they do this shit with ease. It's crazy.
Show time with his father. Okay, and what is being said is that it appears that an olive branch was DDG extended to Halle Bailey earlier this month may be working. So they're trying to say that because he put out that song, that Halle Bailey felt something about the song, and we got 17 more years. Halle Bailey is a elite, educated, college graduate artist.
Look at how she's one of, like, she just uplifted. She tried to uplift the woman so much and try to downplay the man. Like, this is the insecure shit that comes from insecure, weak women who go to college, get all these degrees, make this money, and feel superior, but in reality, you're left empty because a woman was never even designed to do that in the first place. You were tricked into that and deceived by the darkness raining down here on this earth, like by the dark king of this earth. That's who you were deceived by, to believe that that's what a woman is supposed to be. Women were not created to be that way. Yet she's sitting here praising and glorifying the things that you were never meant to be, and rejecting what actually just happened here is a family being reunited in a way where it's best for the child. So they don't ever have to be back together. They don't ever have to communicate like and be the best of friends or anything like that. But the child just had an opportunity to have both of his parents back and for there to be the best possible outcome and to maybe have some peace. It's a chance at peace. It's a chance at peace, a chance at happiness, and a chance at figuring out the best way to do this where everyone involved, you know, has the best experience for their own lives. But she's just spent this into some nonsense.
Okay, she already knew she had 17 more years left. He didn't tell her nothing she already didn't know, okay? She already knew she had 17 years left. The reason Halle Bailey is doing this is because Halle Bailey is a real star. And every time she has to go to court with this thing, you know, it somehow tarnishes her celebratory energy. Everything we should be celebrating, as far as her going on Jennifer Hudson show, her singing the national anthem, her, you know, getting married next year, all these things. DDG somehow seems to be able to get into his energy into that because of this court stuff.
So it's like, what? This don't even make sense. DDG is somehow, like, you hear her stuttering, DDG is somehow able to get his energy into that. Bro, DDG is lit. He's been lit. He has money. Like, what does he, like, he's not just out here harassing her as if people, like people are making it seem. At the end of the day, I feel like so many people are trying to make this something that it's not. They're trying to, I don't know, just egg on the situation and want this to be something more toxic than it is. And I don't believe Halle is the type of woman who is just, I believe that Halle can get upset. She's admitted to the fact that she can get upset and do toxic things, but overall, she does not have a toxic spirit. And so, but stuff like this is coming from toxic spirited women. And it's a completely different thing. Like women who haven't done self-work, women who think that they got it all figured out, but really are lost, confused, and don't know anything. And it's a lot of women like that in the Bible too. And it's just, we're warned about so many things and we fall into these traps as humans. And if humans would spend less time sitting around judging and coming to these strong conclusions and trying to twist shit like this, they would actually be able to find love and peace within themselves and live by God's design and find happiness. It's not hard. It's really not hard. You have to get rid of the old bullshit that you've settled for in your life and the old tricks and deceptions you've fallen for and replace them with scripture, with word. But yeah,
As long as he got this court stuff going on, he can still hang on to Halle Bailey's name. He can still try to claim.
That's the mother of his child. He can hang on to that name regardless. There's nothing that she can do to stop him from being able to hang on to that name. He could sit here and go, he could make a whole mixtape about what he went through with her. He could do this at any time. So her making it seem like them paying for lawyers, paying all this money for lawyers and all this stuff, it somehow makes sense for him to harass or go after Halle or keep Halle around. It's like, it's completely illogical. They're paying a lot of money on both sides for something that just made no sense. And it's went way over this woman's head how little sense this shit's made when they could just talk. But that didn't go over Halle's head. That's what I'm saying. Like, Halle is a different caliber of woman, but the women who support her sometimes can be diluted. Or is that the right word? Like, they can be, I don't know, like, it's just weird. They can be weird. They can be not right mentally, and that's what it comes across a lot. Like a lot of these women are in pain and hurt themselves, and they want Halle to be the same as them secretly, but that's just not the case. Honestly, and I'm glad that I'm honestly glad that she's not like the women who be out here doing the most on videos and stuff like that in her name, because I don't even think that she would want this, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think that she's that type of person, because it does nothing for no one. If it did, she would be out here doing it. But this type of energy and this type of behavior does nothing for no one. And because what you do is you belittle what's actually taking place and replace it with a fabricated version of what you wish would have happened. But there we have it, y'all. Let me know what you all think. I'm not gonna keep watching this. I already know where it's going. We see the energy, we see the spirit of what's happened throughout this one already. Luckily that's just the fans, and that's never actually how Halle moves. And yeah, like I said, this is why I've always had respect for Halle, regardless of what anybody is out here saying. Like, she shows the difference in classes between certain women, because you don't see her out here doing shit and saying shit like this. So let me know what you all think. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.